Manchester United, the biggest club in England. Rich in history, league titles, Champions Leagues, great goals. Are right now in a crisis. It's really unacceptable. I don't believe that sacking Erik ten Hag would solve anything immediately, but I am here to organize a tactic here in Football Manager and see what changes maybe even he should make to his team. First of all, Onana, what can I say about him? He was outstanding for Inter, was one of the reasons they reached the finals of the Champions League. Right now though, he's become a meme. So that's why, to avoid any mistakes on or off the ball, I'm going to set him as a goalkeeper. This way there would be no risky passes are coming out for balls he can't reach. Which subsequently led to Icardi's goal in the Galatasaray match. He is a great keeper, he needs to get his confidence to a Manchester United requirement which is very high. Now going towards the backline, in my honest opinion I don't hate Harry Maguire at all, but I don't think he would be needed in this system. His ability on the ball is a bit questionable, and I need two proper centre-backs who can play those passes to the midfielders or even to the wingers. I'm a big fan of Varane, but I think Manchester United should invest in that area. Maybe they should sign Jean-Claire Todibo from Nice. I see him fitting well into the defense. Lisandro Martinez, though, I don't have any problems with him except for maybe his height or his ability in the air, but I don't think that's a major problem. Moving to our fullbacks, I think Dalot is really good technically, so that's why I've decided to push him into midfield. He would help Eriksen out with the defensive duties and also create space for Anthony Sancho to run forward. Luke Shaw, I'm going to use him as a traditional full-back so that he doesn't venture too forward and leave gaps at the back. In some cases a back four or a back three is formed with either Shaw, Varane and Lisandro Martinez forming it. Or all the defenders in attendance. Moving into the midfield, personally I think if Eriksen is fit, he should be starting alongside Mason Mount. Now I know a lot of Manchester United fans don't really like him that much, but we've seen what he can do when he has that free roam to go into spaces. His movement is exceptional, and on a good day he can be one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Eriksen obviously would be more defensive, always knowing the right pass to pick and defending when necessary. With Dalot going into midfield it would be way more preferable, as Eriksen isn't prime Roy Keane. Now a lot of controversy has come because a lot of people don't think Bruno is captain material, but I think if he can get those moments of temper issues or crying to the referee, he would be outstanding, especially as I am going to put him at the center, that core of the midfield and attack. I'm using him as an advanced playmaker because he knows where to move all the time and his shooting ability is very excellent. Rashford would be the inside forward, that guy that would run at the defense and cause all sorts of problems for the opposition fullback. He just needs that his mentality and he would be unstoppable. We saw it last season, he was unplayable at times. If he hits that form again it would be a big help. Anthony on the right side, though I'm not too sure, but Manchester United did pay a lot of money for him, so they'll have to make it work. He just needs to focus on the game plan. Not doing anything too flashy, and also work on his decision making. That's a big flaw to his game. Rasmus Højlund. In the grand scheme of things this was an L Manchester United took, but only because of the money they shelled out. He's very tall, he has good technique on the ball and he can shoot. So that's why I'm giving him the target man role. I want him to be that guy up top and score a lot of goals for the team. Another problem is the chemistry between the players on the pitch, sometimes it's non-existent. And I think they should address that in training, try and work with each other really well. Just like the neighbours Manchester City. Manchester United's moves break down so often in the final third. So I'm setting a control mentality so that no rash decisions would be made and they would move the ball around with purpose. Width remains at balanced because I want the wingers to stretch play, and freedom would be also balanced because I want everyone to focus completely on the plan and not do anything without reason. For example, Anthony doing his spinning thingy. High all over. Of course we're a big side, we have to take the game to the opposition. Normal would be the tackle intensity because I want my players to engage the opposition while also not getting red cards. In case Shaw is too further forward, I'm going to employ an offside trap, so that would be a last-ditch effort if we're caught on the ball. Early crosses so that they would be more direct to put it onto the head of Højlund. Work into box and run at defense to create 1-2s. Short. Mixed. Short. That's my Manchester United tactic, and I'm going into a game to see whether it works.